Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, family. I told you I was coming back. I always come back. And those of you that subscribe to me, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And those are the ones that just lurk and come on. You just come on and hit that button. And I want everybody to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I am Betty J. Gathers. And you know what I am going to say. And we're going to be talking about intermittent fasting. We're going into our 6th week now. So here we go. Yes, we're going into our 6th week. Okay. It's been a lot going on. Okay, you know I said that I don't really get on the scale. I go by measurements, and I really haven't done that because it's still new in the game to me, you know. So I'm going to show you, and I'm sure you probably won't see any difference, but I feel different. You know, since I've talked to y'all, like I said, I started back putting on my little clothes again. Woo! But my hips, I never really talk about my hips. To be where I want to be, my hips have to be about 36. And I think the last time they were like about 38. Okay, and then my little butt has gotten flat as I aged. And then my little midriff, I can only go so far. Because you know too, I got that where you pushed out them bellies, them babies, those marks. And that's just a little bit about me. And you know what? It's about 3:30. So I open my window at 3 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get my fruit salad and my coffee. Then we are going to have ourselves a little talk. And I will see you in a minute. Okay, I am back. It is almost 4 o'clock. And usually I eat at 3, but I'm eating now. But we're going into our 6th week. Going into our 6th week of intermittent fasting. How did you do? I'm going to tell you how I did, but how did you do? Tell me down there. And I have some new friends too that have really helped me for a couple of them, I would say the last 2 weeks. And let me give you their names. They're on my feature page if you go to my channel. One is Latchkey Gen Xer. And I have Bean Feast 57. And Tiff Get It Fit. And then with those 3, you will even see we all do it different ways. Some of us keep our windows open at 8 hours. Mine generally is 5. Bean Fist, hers might be just an hour. But we are all in this together. But I'm not the one to get on the scale either. And Bean Fest gets on, I don't know about Tiff. And I also know generational, I always say that, Latchkey Gen Xer. He gets on the scale too, and he thought he gained this week, and he lost. Yay, I'm so proud of him. He lost. He got off a little bit, but guess what? He got right back on it. I did it for 6 years straight. I didn't have to worry about my weight at all. Didn't have to get on the scale. I remained tiny. And what happened was, we can always come up with a reason, okay, always, but the pandemic, I want to say, came, but what I want to say, honestly, I just got sloppy. I got really sloppy. I would open my window at 3, but when 8 o'clock came, I got sloppy. So I just continued eating, and I always say, you open the window to eat, close the windows to stop. But I just threw it all out the window and forgot about the closed part. But now I crawl my little butt back in the window. And I am back and I am ready to go. And I'm telling you, ever since I shared with you about me gaining weight, and I hate to tell people, it don't even matter. Now, one thing I can't do right now, and that's to get on the scale in front of people. It just, because I know if I gain a couple of pounds or something, that just mess with my psyche. And I just can't jump on and off. And the measure and the tape measure just works better for me. And also, let's talk about this exercise and what I don't want to talk about. I haven't did a darn thing. Somebody gonna have to get me started. Josie, I see you with jumping rope. So I really have to get started. Like Tiff said, you can't start out like you used to, because if you do it every day, you're not gonna want to do it because you're gonna get too sore. But I'm gonna get that down though. I'm gonna get that down. But anyway, let's just go on to the next subject. And just remember, this is a lifestyle that you can do for the rest of your life. Everybody do it different, and I always say there is no wrong ways. Whatever works for you. Some people do it with keto. Some people count calories still. I don't count calories. I'm just not a calorie person. I'm more of a portion control person. And I eat whatever I want. I just don't eat it all at once. And that works so well for me. The 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock also works very well for me. But just think, you can eat what you want. I didn't say you can just, I don't want to say pick out. You know how you eat at Thanksgiving, you go like that? You don't want to do that, okay? My body is starting to adjust, and I call it, that is where the miracle comes in. Because once you start eating less, then of course the weight is going to go, okay? So your body, if you'll notice it and pay attention, you will feel to eat less. I remember a while ago when I was really consistent, that I was not hungry at dinner time, and I'm like, am I sick? And I said, girl, no, you're doing intermittent fasting. So sometimes you'll feel that way, and then sometimes if you overeat, you're going to find out that food is just not going to move like it used to, and you'll still be full to the next day. So that will stop you from overeating, because I talked about that before. You will be just plain miserable. And also, too, remember, when you set a time, when you first start, stay consistent. Like, okay, mine's 3 to 8, okay? If I was just first starting, and even now, I wouldn't jump it around just to get those 5 hours. I'm going to stay from 3 to 8 for a while until I'm really on top of it. And then after that, say if a special day comes up and family is coming in late, you can even start your window later, or you can even start your window earlier than you usually do. So there's always adjustments. And say if you get off of it, you can get right back on it. Okay, so you open it. Don't go out that window and then close it. And if you go out that window, just crawl yourself right on back in and start all over. And it don't have to be on a Monday. It could be any day of the week, and you can start back, and you're going to feel good about yourself. But I can say, going into the 6th week, this is only Tuesday. So 6 weeks isn't until Saturday. But I do feel a lot different. My tummy feels a lot better. When you eat, you really taste the food. I don't talk so much. I forgot about eating. And I want all of you to take this journey with me. I want you to stay consistent, because really that is the secret, is staying consistent and staying in that window. Cheryl, my new friend, my new subscriber, I got you. We got you. You got me. And one thing again I'm going to say about fasting is you can do it for a lifetime. And also, I'm going to put Dr. Bert's information back up again. I'm going to put his YouTube. I'm going to put a link, YouTube, his Facebook, and his .com page, because that is very helpful. His group is amazing on Facebook. So I'm going to put all that information up. And remember, I'm going to be doing a little more intermittent fasting videos. I'm going to get you in a little bit more because I enjoy this. But once again, I'm not going to keep you. I am Betty J. Gathers, daughter of Jean Grey. But again, you know what I'm going to say. Let's go.